Let me start with something uncomfortable. The A student isn't always the one who wins in the real world. Sure, grades really do still matter, but on their own, they're not enough anymore. Now, the teen who learns to add just one more layer onto the report card gets an unfair edge that most parents actually missed. And no, it's not adding another subject, it's not tutoring, it's not cramming, it's something a lot simpler, a lot more powerful than that. It's a portfolio. Now, as parents, we've been told our whole lives, work hard at school, get the grades, the doors will open. But the reality is that degrees don't guarantee careers anymore. Universities, employers, and even first clients are all asking the same thing. Can you show me what you've done? And that's where so many families hit the wall. Teens leave their schooling with no skill that they can prove, no direction, and no clear evidence of what they're actually capable of. And as a parent, you sit with that quiet anxiety, wondering, is my teen actually going to be ready? Now, let's imagine two teens. Teen A is a straight A student. Their report card is glowing. They've done everything right on paper. Teen B has solid grades, maybe not perfect, but alongside that, they built a simple portfolio, a design project, a small research piece, maybe a digital flyer for a community group. Now, both of them apply for the same opportunity, a scholarship, a program, even an internship. Now, if you think about it, who's actually standing out here? It's definitely Teen B, because they've actually got something to show for themselves. They're a lot more than just a string of numbers on a report card. Now, this is not about grades versus portfolio. It's grades plus portfolio opens doors. This is really what makes your teen special, unique, and interesting. So how do you actually start this portfolio process without pulling your teen off academics and risking those marks? Let's look at a very simple 3-way process that you can start doing this week. Step 1 is just capture what you're already doing. Could be a science fair project, a history essay, a digital art piece. Just screenshot it, take a photo, save it, give it a home. So step 2 is just add one real world layer. So take that essay and turn it into a blog post. Make a 60-second video about the assignment, or maybe even frame that project as if you are pitching it to a client. It's those tiny little upgrades that really make the difference here. Now, step 3 is often where people just overcomplicate things. Now, the main idea is just to store it and show it. So start simple, could be a shared folder, a Google Drive, even maybe a free website like Wix or something like that. And over time, this becomes a portfolio that compounds into proof. It shows what your teen is capable of and that they can actually do things. And that's it. Nothing fancy, just a habit of capture, layer, and show. And suddenly education becomes a lot more than just grades. It becomes a proof of ability and showing what your teen is actually capable of. Now, if this is striking a chord for you, here's a chance for you to go a little bit deeper. We're going to be running a free webinar this week that's really going to be unpacking how do you as a family and as parents empower your teen with the skills to build a powerful, powerful future for themselves. Now, we're going to be unpacking the Future of Jobs report, which came out now in 2025, which has some really, really exciting changes that are a lot more positive as compared to the one of 2023. There's still some huge shifts happening around the world, but the great thing is we've got this data and we can really look at how can we as a family make strategic moves to really empower your team. So if this sounds something you'd like to take part of, the link's down below. Sign up today and we can't wait to meet you in person for that live session. Now picture this, a family member or friend comes up to your team and starts to ask them, what's your plans for next year? Instead of your team just shrugging, they actually pull out their phone and they say, oh, let me show you, here's something fun that I've made. In that moment, they own their future. They feel confident and you feel proud and assured that you've actually made the right decisions. Now, the opposite can also be true. It's 11 o'clock at night, the house is quiet, everyone's gone to sleep, and you're on your phone scrolling through those homeschool groups. And it just seems like everyone around you has a plan. And you've sort of got this feeling gnawing at the back of your gut. Another terms run by. Are we doing the right thing? We've done our schoolwork, but are we actually getting somewhere? Is this setting my teen up for a future they can actually thrive in and enjoy? And I think that's not something that anybody wants to feel. I think the big thing here is just stop for a moment, see what's happening around you, and how can you lay on top of that and start to capture some sort of proof of what your teen is actually doing and what they are actually capable of. So here's your next step. Take our free future readiness quiz. It's going to take you 2 minutes and you'll have some very focused feedback on exactly the area which your teen should start focusing on next. And remember, grades matter, but grades plus portfolio, that's the competitive edge that your teen really needs to stand out and step forward with confidence.